Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Riga, Latvia for the FIBA EuroBasket round of 16 and the battle between Italy and Slovenia. So, already 2 games won by Poland and France. This one coming up, and then we'll have a little bit of Greece, Israel coming up after that. You can see that the winner of this game will take on Germany, winners of the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2023. Well, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor, and these are 2 teams that we've seen play a lot over the years. Mike, you even coached against them, and I think all bets are off in this one.
We've got a really great matchup. Again, you've got the star power of Luka Doncic against a really talented Italian team. You know, the performance, the level of play on this day is great, but again, this is a high-powered offensive squad from Slovenia. Coming into the game, a lot of statistics are similar, and the question is, can this Italian team keep pace with the offensive production from Doncic? Now, this is the same Slovenian team. They're missing some key pieces, but they've gotten better as this tournament has progressed through group phase. And let's see if they can really find their stride here as the knockout stage begins.
I think the truth of the matter is that really neither of these teams played at their best in the group phase. But it doesn't matter, you know. What has already happened doesn't define who you are in this tournament. It's what happens now and in your next game. And certainly Italy have as much talent as most of the teams in this tournament, you would think, or maybe just under, certainly capable of beating anybody. And with Luka Doncic in that Slovenia team, if the guys can rally, if he can get them to raise their level the way he did when he really kind of came into the Slovenia team 8 years ago, and then at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament before Tokyo, and then at the Olympics, all bets are off as to how far Slovenia can go. So a lot of experience in this Italy team, as well as the Slovenia team, and also some relative newcomers. So exciting times ahead. Gianmarco Pozzecco, whether he likes it or not, will always be the center of attention. Looking forward to watching him coach tonight. Now the players on the court for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to go, please remain standing for the national anthem of Italy.
Big game for the round of 16. Both of these teams could always enter a tournament expecting to win. I think Slovenia thought they were going to win in 2022 before coming off the rails in the quarterfinals against Poland. I think Italy thought they were going to win it after upsetting Serbia in the round of 16 before some missed free throws against France in the quarterfinals. Referees tonight, Matthew Callio from Canada, the crew chief, Julio Cesar Anaya from Panama on the left, and Martin Kozlovskis from Latvia on the right. And Luka Doncic, well, he's kind of one of these personalities we talk about every day now, isn't he? Look at the starting five for Slovenia. Martin Krempel, Alexei Nikolic, Edo Muric, Gregor Hrovat's been shooting it well. Luka Doncic with Pajan, Krempelic, Radovic, and co coming off the bench. And there's the superstar.
Just love to watch Luka play. Has the ability to elevate all of his teammates. Again, they're starting a unique lineup with guards and shooting. And this team seems to be finding their stride as the pieces fit together. You know, coaching against Luka in 2017, you know, the sidekick to Goran Dragic. Now this is Luka's team, and he's done so well with it. The expectations are always extremely high.
Goran Dragic, the legend, the MVP of EuroBasket 2017, always showed up to play for Slovenia. And his brother Zoran as well was really important to this team. Nicolo Melli, Simone Fontecchio, Matteo Spagnolo, Mohamed Diouf, and Alessandro Paiola in the starting five. You notice the likes of Procida on the bench, but his way's kind of blocked to a lot of time because of this guy. He's too good. They got to have him in the lineup. And
he's a fantastic FIBA player. Fontecchio is capable of elevating his game. And again, they'll need him to be a go-to guy at this point. As we see Melli, great player through the years, getting older. The next generation is here, and Fontecchio is right at the front of it.
Mike, we didn't, a lot of buzz about Salou Niang, how he's playing in this Italy team as well, coming off the bench. And we've seen Mohamed Diouf, terrific. Nicola Akele. So it's a deep Italy team. Gallinari has come back to play this summer.
I just wanted to say that you can't not notice the name, you know, Danilo Gallinari, and what a fantastic player he's been throughout his career. But at this point, you know, other players are taking those primary roles, and this is they just a goodbye.
Gianmarco Pizzecco, the head coach, pause. Slimmed down version of Luka Doncic after his workouts this summer. Alexander Sekulic, the head coach of Slovenia. Have you noticed any changes for Doncic following his fitness regime in terms of how it's?
Well, a lot of times in years past, it's been kind of a show. It hasn't been real. I think this time it's real. Like, he really has trimmed down. He's in great shape. He's playing well. He loves to play for Slovenia. He loves playing for his country. Coach Sekulic, you know, he's been with him. He's done such a great job with his team. The difference now for Luka is he has even more responsibility. You know, they do not have, let's say, they do not have the key Slovenian players, and they also are missing the import passport player that they've had through the years, like Randolph, Mike Toby, these players that they've had that have been keys for their team.
Hello, everybody. We're underway in Riga, the Arena Riga, and it's Italy against Slovenia. Italy in the white and attacking the basket to the right on your screen. Ball gets away. Chance to go quickly for Doncic, and Slovenia pulls up and puts up a three. It's short. So unusual to see Doncic miss shots after watching him make all these trick shots that you see in the social media. Here he is getting the steal, and Paiola steps in front of Doncic and commits the foul.
So Jeff, Doncic 2 steals on the first 2 possessions, active defensively. He tried to nutmeg him in transition.
Is that a sigh of here we go again? They're gonna really put their bodies on me?
You know, whenever you knock knees with a player in basketball, one guy always gets it worse, and I think Luka got it worse in that exchange.
This Lakers were here watching him earlier in the tournament. Kenny Buss and co. Kurt Rambis. Here he is, putting it up. That's short, well short.
He's had 2 good looks, but he started the game shooting 3s. Left both short.
And backing his way down low and getting fouled. Mohamed Diouf.
Two-three zone on the end line here for Slovenia.
Spaniolo pulls up. Nice looking stroke at the line. Really has come into his own the last couple of seasons, especially this past season. Doncic out to Horvat, that's all. And from Tekio, doesn't rebound it, but Nicolo Melli does. Melli spins, turns, gets it up and in.
And Melli takes advantage of the switch, splits the double team, acrobatically banks it in.
Alexei Nikolic gets contact, looking, no whistle, but the putback is there for Krampel. Average assist for these 2 teams pretty similar. 20.4 and 20.8 per game. Melli, that's misses everything, and Doncic comes up with it. And Doncic gets into the lane, puts it up and in.
Jeff, he's so big and strong. When he gets to 2 feet in the lane, he can just pivot and power his way up.
Spaniolo misses everything.
So we have back-to-back air balls from Italy.
Looks like that early knee knock has bothered Doncic. He's kind of wincing every time he walks.
As you see him get into the paint here off 2 feet, the shot fake, double shot fake, and then the finish. I thought after he made his first shot, his knee would feel better.
Alexei Nikolic short.
And aside from Luka, Alexei Nikolic is an aggressive playmaker for Slovenia.
Good job knocking the ball away. Nikolic falls down, but Edo Muric picks it up. Fakes the pass. And good job. Diouf knocking it away. Nevertheless, Horvat gets it. That's it. He's been shooting it well.
He does a lot of things for this team. He plays very hard and physical defense. And there you see him capitalizing on the opportunity 3.
I suppose a little bit of sadness in Riga following the elimination by Latvia and their loss to Lithuania. And of course, that result was followed up by Finland's incredible win over Serbia.
Look at that hustle.
Spaniolo hustling to get that ball back in bounds. But there's still some Luka fans that have showed up to the arena tonight.
Slovenia matching up in man-to-man on this end line inbound after giving up the easy 2 on the first opportunity.
Payola takes it deep. Here's Doncic. Doncic at the line and gets to the free throw line.
Doncic is just so big and so skilled. You can't really speed him up. You saw a great crossover there, and as he got into the lane, you see him using his body, draws the contact, and still can get a good shot up. I was talking to one of the officials earlier. Doncic is one of the most difficult players to officiate because he's creating so much contact throughout his style of play. There's your MVP chant.
Yeah, I don't remember getting too many in the last game.
Last game, nobody got any MVP chants.
That's like the first
Georgia.
time.
I'm surprised.
You got a few when you walked out right before halftime, I think.
Yeah, I think my family is here.
Melli. Remember these teams played at the World Cup. Slovenia won it. There's Melli. Look at him shaking and baking. Getting it in. Taking it back out. Putting it up. And makes the three. And Pizzeco calls timeout. Magic offered by Doncic, who's going to sit down. Look at this.
Again, it's only a matter of time, Jeff. That's so easy for Luka. He missed his first couple threes, but he could have forced a bad shot in the post. Got the ball out, took the post matchup out on the perimeter, and hit an uncontested three-point shot. I have to say, to start this game, the offense is coming too easily for both of these teams. Italy not really efficient.
Ok, dopo andiamo da Simo. 33. Dario per Matteo. Andiamo. Flash out.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Well, highlights of Doncic. He was getting some type of spray during the timeout. I guess this speaks. This is a team, Mike, you like to talk about teams that face adversity and survive it, get stronger from it in these tournaments. And, Slovenia could fall into that category. They lost their first 2 games. They've won 3 in a row. And here they are now taking on Italy. And they step out of bounds, and now they get it back.
And Jeff,
they're becoming a dangerous team.
Yeah, and they have one of the best players in the tournament, one of the best players in the world, in Luka. He can elevate everyone. It's more about the team, finding their rhythm and groove and spots around Luka. But what we see is a really unconcentrated start from Italy. 4 turnovers already. These are unforced. You just can't do that against a team with a player like Luka.
Notice how much time is on the clock. Steps back, gets it up, and makes it. It is a thankless task.
It's
having to guard that man.
Jeff, it's just isolation. Everyone's spaced. They get the ball back to him, and he is such a great shot creator.
Fontecchio. Here's Doncic. The lead's already 11. There's Thompson in the game, commits the foul.
See this isolation, then the step back on Melli. At some point, the next thing for Italy will be, are you going to fire, attack, and double the live ball handler to try to get the ball out of Luka's hands? It's early in the game, but you can see Slovenia just wants to play through Luka at this point. And then the hard part for Luka's teammates are staying ready and into the game to hit that shot the moment the ball comes to him.
Alexei Nikolic short. Fontecchio. Thompson and Horvat called for the block. Got in there too late.
There's that physicality from Horvat. He tried to draw the charge in transition, just a step late.
Sbisu, that's so important for them. And how many times has he sparked Italy over the years? Countless.
And if you're Slovenia, you don't like to see that one go down early.
And if you're Serbian, that brings back bad memories of what happened in 2022. Doncic goes down. Alexei Nikolic misses, and Krempel comes from behind and commits the foul.
See, here's the thing, Luka, we talk about his shot creation. He forced a tough one right there and then stayed on the floor as the transition came up the other way. You could argue that Nikolic got hit, and then down the other end, there's a foul. Take a look at this, really good contest. Not a great shot from Luka. Grazes the rim, but down this end, Krempel takes the foul on Fontecchio.
Puts him on the free throw line.
And, you know, we have scouting reports on these teams. They have a tendency to talk a lot to referees. They like to talk, both teams, and we'll see how that impacts the game. Challenging to manage the game for both of these squads.
Fontecchio shooting 85% in this tournament. That's a pretty good sample size, 17 to 20. Hasn't shot it as well from the floor as they would have liked. Nikolic's pass, got it out.
So Nikolic tried to hit the short roll, but Italy with a nice job, right at the nail, punched the ball out of there. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Salio Niang checks into the game for Melli, and interesting, Pizarro talking about Yang, how he just does things that surprise him. And we're going to see Danilo Gallinari checking into the game as well.
So both teams started small, athletic lineups. Now we see both centers, coaches matching the matchups. Olmic into the game, Gallinari into the game.
Doncic goes up, makes it, and he wants to foul. It's a physical game, the EuroBasket.
Doncic with 12 of Slovenia's 17.
Sbisu, Niang right off the bench. Doncic again, he's got 14.
Just isolated Gallinari.
Rudy Fernandez watching courtside, one of the stars here, the Spain legend. Think about all the trophies he won. Here's Gallinari. Oh, Yang going up, wrestling. Doncic for the rebound. He's a battler. Here's Doncic. Stop this. You can't. So the possession goes to Slovenia, who have a great start here, up 10. Exactly, looking for a reaction for Italy before they fall further behind.
See Doncic calling for the screen with Gallinari to see if they switch. There's the switch.
There's Doncic again. Goes up, and they call the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Luka's dad over there applauding.
Well, Jeff, you could see this coming when they switch Gallinari onto Doncic. It's a bad matchup for Danilo. Great player. Latter stages of his career, maybe it's a better idea to trap Doncic and get the ball out of his hands to make another player beat you.
14 for Luka. The Slovenia team that arrived in Cologne in 2022 really kind of had an air of, I don't want to say arrogance, but dominance, maybe. This one, not so much.
Well, they've been through some difficult experiences. They know how hard it is to win. Carolina math for Doncic with 15 in the first quarter.
60 for the game.
Let's see if he keeps pace.
Could end up with more, actually, in the first quarter. I don't think he's playing 40 minutes. Oh, the ball goes off of Niang.
So again, just unforced turnovers here. 5 turnovers for Italy in the first quarter. They're 3 for 11 from the floor, 1 for 5 from 3. Not a very focused start to the game.
Oh, and Omic in the game for Slovenia. There's Luka. He is in the groove. And I think when he's pointing over at Rudy Fernandez. 25-9. He's got 20 points in the first quarter. Your math gives you 80 points for the game.
And Jeff, this is their second timeout.
Rudy, that's for you.
Italy just took their second timeout, meaning they do not have another timeout for the rest of this half.
Not good, but desperate times for the Azzurri.
Dobbiamo mandarlo a sinistra. Senti qua. La prima azione però saltiamo addosso, facciamo rosso. Ok, sul pick and roll suo facciamo rosso. E dobbiamo essere più pronti dietro dal aiuto. Perché dobbiamo stare più vicino. 1, 2, 3.
Mike, if you look at Doncic, what he's done in this tournament, he had 34 against Poland in a loss, 39 against France in a loss, 26 against Belgium and Iceland, games they won, and then 37 in the win over Israel. So he comes in averaging 32.4 points per game.
He's got 20 on 7 of 10 shooting, but it's too easy for him, Jeff. We've seen teams defend and be physical and guard. And right now, the start to this game from Italy, there's no physicality. They're not directing the ball. You know, change your coverage, trap him, make someone else beat you. Now you've called 2 timeouts.
And going up and getting it to drop a few.
See if they make any adjustments out of the timeout here.
Montecchio guarding Doncic, trying to get some calls. Prepelic has it. Over the shoulder to Omic.
Prepelic, known as such a great shooter, but the experience to drop the pass right into Omic. Beautiful play, Clement Prepelic.
Diouf goes in and misses the layup. He was right there. And Doncic seems getting a little scrappy, a little nasty. Fontecchio telling Omic to get up.
Well, obviously coming out of timeout, Fontecchio and Italy are going to pressure the ball more.
Did you see that? It was Doncic that hit Omic. He swung his left hand and hit him in the face by accident. So I guess he's basically telling you that if he gives you an assist like that, he's then very soon after going to slap you, kind of like those Finns do before the game.
Which is fantastic. I love it. I hope everyone's seen it.
Well, just don't do it to me. Shot clock. Wow. Can you believe it? A foul with 1.3 seconds left. Nightmare doesn't begin to describe the first quarter. Boy, Richie hitting Doncic. Going for the ball. Nevertheless, Doncic has already taken the game over. 20 points for a guy that's going to be hearing MVP chants all night long. And Pizzeco, Tome, the brain trust of Italy.
And, you know, I'm sure Pizzeco wishes he could sub Tome into the game.
Well, he's going to have to sub somebody in. If they can't make it any difference when Doncic is out of the game. Oh, look at that. Hrovac gets it, puts it up. Oh, had that gone in, it would have been shocking. That's about as poorly as Italy has played as Doncic runs to the training room or the locker room in between the quarters. Can't blame him if he's got to go. He's obviously got some discomfort. He'd like to get up as much as possible, and they are up 29-11 at the end of one.
Look at the numbers. Slovenia 4 of 11 from 3, but this is all about Luka. Luka with 22 of the 29. And again, the 6 turnovers, many unforced from Italy. 12 points in the paint for Slovenia. You have 9 points off turnovers, helping Slovenia get to the start. It just was not a very inspired first quarter from Italy.
So the record, since Luka's already gotten off to this great start, you go back to 1957. I think that was before we were both born. Eddie Terrace, 63 points. That's the record. But remember, 2022, Luka Doncic had 47 points against France.
Yeah, I'd like to see a list of the high scorers and see some of the great names on that list. But Luka's going to add it. You know, well, but sometimes you get off to such a great start, then you kind of lose your rhythm as you take the game lightly. Hopefully they can maintain their concentration and stay focused.
Scanning the QR code to get Courtside 1891 in your smartphone. Allows you to watch live streams, extended highlights, and keep up with international basketball. Second quarter is underway. And if you do that Pennsylvania math that you're so good at, 4 times 22.
Oh, you got me.
88. UF catches it down low.
Full court pressure, trying to energize the game.
Did you notice a lack of focus by Italy in that first quarter?
Complete lack of ball pressure and effort defensively.
And stepping out of bounds, Leon Stegar. How long will Luka be out? Does the confidence just seep out of this team when he leaves?
No, I think, you know, they have to find ways to create advantages for themselves. But again, this, you know, the first impression of Italy in the second quarter is they're trying to energize themselves by playing, you know, with more effort defensively.
And look at that, Alexei Nikolic knocking it away. He's going to stop. He's not going to pop. Ostergaard gets it back. The rebound. Prepelic for 3. Oh, no, that feels like a dagger. We're only early in the second quarter.
And that's what Prepelic does. He's been such a great shooter for this this national team and so many teams in Europe.
Thompson.
Nikolic can organize the show. Experienced point guard with Serbia.
Well, he was in the 2017 team that won the title. What a catch by Stergar, and got it back to Nikolic, but then a charge on Stergar.
Fontecchio did a great job beating him to the spot here on the closeout. Just took it square to the chest. And again, you have Alexei Nikolic to organize the game and penetrate, and you have Prepelic to come off screens and hit shots. Expect Slovenia to play through these guys. I'd like to see, you know, this Italian team emphasize opportunities for Fontecchio right now as they struggle.
Fontecchio from the left corner. That's, in fact, a 2. Ooh. Oh, block on Melli.
And Jeff, I think Radovic has been one of the underrated players for Slovenia this summer.
Good call. He was moving in.
He plays with an edge. You see him attacking the rim here.
Yang coming back into the game. First foul on Melli. Payola as they force the turnover. Nice. And the foul called as Italy trying to pick it up. Here comes Doncic. Well, he's trying to loosen up, it appears. So clearly all is not well. There's something bothering him.
It's not bothering his game too much.
Free throws make it a 15-point game. Prepelic as it knocked into the backcourt by Niang.
So 3 seconds on the shot clock, but already in this second quarter, you can see the impact of Italy's ball pressure. Deflections, steals, turnovers. 3 turnovers in this second quarter.
Ooh, good read by Fontecchio.
There's number 4.
Payola. Oh. That didn't go as well as Prepelic had hoped. Fontecchio. Got it! Wow. Timeout as Italy, after trailing by 19 points, closed the gap to 12. Boing.
You know what you say?
Off the head.
What a heady ball player. Heady play. He got his head in the game.
Got to get your head in the game.
And again, Fontecchio starting to heat up, bringing Italy closer.
Ne nisi, dok hoćeš a ne smiješ šuter. A smo govorili to na skautu. Čisto lijepe pet, ne daj dribling. Idemo, Grega!
za Alija, pa kje si? Krampel za Alena. Ej! Ej! Slušaj me! Pres! Robačej, pressing! Naredi blok, pa greš tu palec gor, tako če je pressing. Ajde! Palec gor!
Here is a little bit of a comeback with Fontecchio starting to play like Simone Fontecchio that we know. So Fontecchio, 7 points. You know who else is behind the Slovenia bench up there next to Luka's dad is Marko Milic. Used to play for Ljubljana. Once jumped over Carr and dunked it. Look at that! Nice drive inside. And the finish by Rok Radovic.
Fontecchio working for a low post position. Now it's Meli on Doncic.
Stays at the center. That was a good drive by Rok Radovic. Nowhere to turn for Fontecchio. They swing it. Salio Niang. Oh! An aerial display by Niang.
Great finish. Splitting defenders.
That's what Will Voigt called Niang time. Look at that! The dunk at the other end by Krampel.
Oh, pinpoint passing. Oh my goodness, what a pass.
Doncic picks up his first assist in spectacular style. Fontecchio, good D, and Doncic with the rebound. 5 rebounds now for Doncic to go with his 22 points. Doncic likes this matchup. He gets it up and he makes it. I mean, sorry. It's just breathtakingly good. What else can you do? There's not many players that can do that.
You can't impact him. Again, Spisu just a little small on that matchup. They drew the switch.
Rok Radovic with the foul.
But Doncic is selective. He does not force a bad shot. Look, Spisu just shoots right over him.
He just shoots it like it's a free throw.
Here's that pass, Jeff.
While being guarded.
Oh, my goodness.
Zip. Just out of the reach of Niang. Paiola from deep.
Good ball movement from Italy. Paiola knocking it down.
Here's Doncic. Takes a tough shot and makes another one. .27 for Luka.
Krampel, really good ball pressure there. Got away with one bump, the second one they called. But look at this finish, Jeff. Shot fake, bump. The bump creates a separation. It's just one-handed touch. Luka Doncic versus everyone.
Spisu, he can shoot it. Prepelic, that's just off the front of the rim. Now Spisu trying to ignite this Italy team. Fontecchio looks good, is good. And Simone is starting to look like the real Fontecchio.
And Jeff, Italy can score.
Melli, the second time he has been called for a block. Fontecchio, that beautiful follow through.
So Jeff,
Melli goes out. He's got 2 fouls.
Look at the sideline inbound play formation here as Luka talks to referee Matt Kallio. We saw Finland run the backdoor play from the sideline, and we talked about, hey, Finland and Slovenia had this in their playbook, and this time Hrovat just walks through the cut.
Edo Muric, nice 3.
Great teamwork right there. Muric, stretch 4, knocking it down.
Remember, Fontecchio did have 39 in the win over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here he is. Puts up another one. He is hot. He's hot. He's almost like Luka Doncic hot now. He's got 13. Here's Doncic quickly the other way. Gets the bump and gets to the line.
So again, when Doncic gets that, he beats his first defender and he's downhill. He's so skilled and big. You see the contact, and he's so good at that. And Fontecchio so good at the catch and shoot. But this is the key today for Slovenia. If the players around Luka, like Prepelic and Muric and Nikolic, if these guys can have efficient shooting games, when you've got a player in attack mode like Luka and the supporting cast, you're pretty tough to beat.
Omic into the lane too soon.
Jeff, when's the last game you saw a player have 30 at halftime?
Good question. He's got 28 now, Doncic. Yang whips it. Fontecchio and Hrovat fouled.
So this could help Italy trim the deficit. You have Slovenia already on 5 fouls.
Italy outscoring Slovenia 23-16 in this quarter, but they trailed 29-11 at the end of the first. So you have to expend a lot of energy to play catch up, which is what they're doing. Pass intended for Omic.
Again, better ball pressure at the point of attack and pick and roll from Italy. And then physicality on the cuts disrupted the timing. The ball sailed out of bounds.
5 turnovers for Slovenia in the second quarter. Oh, Tiof lost it, then it went off of Omic. Fontecchio, nowhere to go, has to put up a prayer. And doesn't even get there in time. He was hounded.
Jeff, Olmich did a great job cutting him off in the pick and roll coverage. It became an opportunity trap on the sideline. Fontecchio got in trouble. Did what he could. Good defense that time from Olmich.
Doncic, a little bit long that time. So Niang protected that. Fontecchio, heat check for him. Thompson knocking it out of Doncic's hands. He gets it back. Ball goes off of Horvat, saves it in bounds. Another turnover. Payola for three. That's it. Can you believe it? I was about ready to write Italy off, and they have come back strong. Close the gap to 7 points.
Well, it all starts with the ball pressure at the defensive end, forcing some turnovers. Again, we talked about the turnovers in the first quarter for Italy. Now Slovenia with 6 turnovers in this quarter. 10 points off of those turnovers now for Italy, fueling their comeback.
Sedam pik bodno, verite se svi pizda. Svi ste nerodi, 7 pik je, ej. Skoncentrirajte se, ne ramo se pizdi skod sak na sazga. Mi smo protiv, ne proti nam. Ajde. Sve okej, sve okej. Silni, ne? Idi u kontakt, ne tekmuje doj hitrejši. Idi u kontakt pa se otkri. A me razumete, ne da tekmujete doj hitrejši. Idi u kontakt. Pošlo. Ej, sve okej. Ej, odigraj shoulder two. Spravo shoulder two, igraj pik, zadnji rutak s ti igraj.
They got some great entertainment here. Oh boy. So Italy, well, give them credit. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't have started like this in the first place, but maybe that's what they need to do, face this mountain. Fontecchio with 13 points. Now it's a much more manageable 7-point deficit. Big three, Alexei Nikolic.
And Jeff, that's perfect. Coach Sekulic so happy with this play. Luka gives it up. They swing it to the corner. Moritz with a shot fake creates the advantage. Swings it back to Nikolic and the big three. Great teamwork. The supporting cast.
Oh, we saw Edo Muric get a three. Oh, look at the jam! Deal with the dunk.
This is an exclamation point right here. Finishing at the rim.
You better not get in his way.
Oh.
If he's going to the fridge, just move aside. Let him get what he wants. Let him eat. And here's Diouf called for the foul.
Jeff, what if the food has your name on it?
I'm giving it to him. I'm not getting in his way. Mohamed Diouf. See, look at that. Nikolic got in his way and see what happened. But this is ridiculous.
Again, Luka goes for the steal, and that gives up the angle to score at the rim. And he just hammers it.
Thankfully, he didn't rip the rim off the backboard. Look at that.
So, Jeff, again, look at the formation and watch Nikolic here.
That was big. That was his third foul.
Okay, they just decoy. They get the ball at the top to Luka.
Final seconds ticking off the clock. And Salio Niang with the foul on Doncic. think he got him on the hands.
Jeff, a lot of drama, shirt untucked on the sideline, jacket off for Coach Prosecco, but that was a foul.
We've seen this rodeo before. Just got to accept it. And Doncic, who has 28, you were asking me when was the last time I remembered somebody scoring 30 points at halftime. Well, now it's a valid question because Doncic's about to have 30.
He's about to do it right now. For the record, Jeff, according to Carolina math, he is still on pace
For 60. And Pennsylvania math.
But you did get me with the 22 times 4. I got to go review my multiplication tables at halftime.
I think there's supposed to be more time on the clock.
Looks like they're trying to adjust it now. 2.3.
So he's got to go quickly. Paolo. Oh, and that is that. Well, we are at halftime. Slovenia with a 50-40 lead over Italy in this round of 16 encounter at the EuroBasket.
The most important numbers from the first half are Luka Doncic. Again, 30 points, 9 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 8 from 3, 8 of 9 from the foul line, 5 rebounds. Slovenia 16 to 10 out rebounding, but we saw the slow start for Italy with the turnovers in the first quarter, but then they flipped it. 6 turnovers for Slovenia in that second quarter, mostly due to the better ball pressure from Italy. But again, basketball's a long game. Both of these players, it's an unbelievable start for Doncic, but we can't overlook Fontecchio was the most effective player for Italy in that first half.
But the good news also for Slovenia is that other guys are knocking down threes. That alleviates some of the pressure on Luka. So Prepelic. And also the good news for Italy is this guy found his range.
Well, at halftime, Italy's got to make some adjustments. And the main point is, hey, let's find ways to make someone else beat us. We've got to stop Luka, limit Luka, make him work for scores, trap him, get the ball out of his hands. Make one of these complementary players from Slovenia have that primary responsibility to beat us. And that's what other teams will do from watching this game. They're like, it's too easy for Luka. And he can carry this team. He can put this team on the back to score 30 points and a half. Of all the points he scored and buckets he made, that might have been my favorite play. That beautiful pass.
But if I'm Italy, I'm feeling much better. You just fought your way back into the game. But when you fall behind, you expend a lot of energy, a lot of effort. You get all the way back, and then you got to keep pushing. And sometimes teams struggle to fight all the way through. Look at that dunk. But remember, he picked up his 3rd foul shortly thereafter when he steamrolled Nikolic. We're at halftime. It's 50-40, Slovenia on top of Italy.
If you want to run to the other side, let's switch.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. we are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
We're inside the final minute. A shot here could really be huge. Valtonen, got it! Valtonen! Once again! Elias Valtonen has taken over Riga! Sensational! Big opportunity for Trevon Williams to guard one of the best players in international basketball, and he throws it up for Daniel Tice. Schroeder. He's so quick. Oh, great block. Mia saw it coming. Abramovich, how effective he is with that injury that he had last time out. Jantonen goes right up, and there's the putback. And yes, folks, this one goes down and one for Markkanen. Here a little back in. Switch, Jovic gets out of the alley-oop to Milutinov.
The no look, he looked at Joker and dropped it off to Milutinov.
Well, doesn't give up, misses the shot. Jokic keeps it alive, and now Max Honey gets it. Look out! Martin! You knew that was coming. And he doesn't want to start anything with Jovic. Hawkinson. Oh, he gets blocked by Şengün. Hazer gets it back to Şengün. And Turkey go up by 6. Maybe Hawkinson tried to take the 3 when it wasn't on offer. Gadefors drives in and gets to the line.
So let's see how Latvia adjusts their attack.
Oh, great block from Porzingis. He denied Tubelis. And the lob! How about that? Neemias Queta and 1. That was positively poetic. Look at this.
Gambaro throws it up there.
Oh, my. KP gets it up. Follows the miss with a putback dunk. Only an extraordinarily talented player and long athlete could do this. That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Not a surprise, top scorer, Luka Doncic. The Luka Doncic show in the first half. 30 points, 32 efficiency, scoring in the paint, got some easy baskets to get him going early. And Jeff, I'm just surprised that there has not been any real adjustments from Italy. They've tried to hard show pick and roll and pick up their ball pressure, but I'm hoping Italy comes out and makes some adjustments in the second half to try to trap him, get the ball out of his hands. try to make things a little bit more difficult, complicate the game for Luka. He's such a smart player and reads it so well.
Well, they picked up their intensity, at least, in the second quarter, and now maybe making the adjustments at halftime, it makes it a little bit more difficult for Slovenia then to readjust themselves.
They have to do something. Again, he's such a smart player, and what I love about Luka is he is not shooting bad shots. Look at that shot chart. 9 for 13 shots in the paint, threes.
And they're 8 of 18 overall. He's 4 of 8, but it's good that 3 other guys have knocked down threes. But for Simone Fontecchio, thank goodness he showed up in the second quarter.
Again, he's developing into a real go-to player, leader of this team. They needed some offensive punch, and he provided it. Again, great catch-and-shoot range, outstanding shooting form. It's only a 10-point game, and a lot of that is thanks to Fontecchio's offensive production. What would be interesting here is if Italy comes off to a great start here in the third quarter and puts some pressure on Slovenia, how do they react emotionally? How do they react in the game if their lead gets erased? There's still a lot of basketball to play.
And it could happen if Italy keep playing the way they did.
But my question for you, Jeff, is why the slow starts?
It's tough, you know. We've seen throughout this tournament. I mean, you know, to have a slow start though in the knockout game, when you're going up against Doncic.
Yes,
that's a mystery.
And it's not like they underestimated him or overestimated themselves. You know, so that readiness question is a big one for Italy. You know, this is not a game just to kind of, you know, ease your way into.
No.
We saw Georgia last game with determination set the tempo, set the tone of the game right from the beginning, and they controlled it all the way through.
They did, up against France. I mean, what a win for Georgia, for Shengelia.
And again, game planning, Luka Doncic is too good to let him just play free and do what he wants. You know, you've got to have a plan and say, hey, are we sending him to the right? Are we sending where if he goes to the right, he's going to get his teammates involved. If he goes to his left, he's going to get his step back off. Are we going to trap it, get a ball out of his hands? Like, you have to have that plan in place pre-game to give your team the best opportunity to win.
Living dangerously, Italy.
Jeff,
you get down by 19. That's a long way to come back.
100%. And here they are. They're halfway there. So it's a fresh start for them, and that should be encouraging in some ways. But as we prepared for the Olympic qualifying tournament in 2021 to play Luka and Slovenia, we were tracking Luka all year. I was in touch with my coaching friends in the NBA. What's your game plan to prevent Luka? What's your game plan to limit Luka? And each coach had their own idea and their own plan, and you could see it play out. And he's so good that, you know, you would have to have adjustments in place. But this first half was too easy for him.
It's not like they didn't have time to prepare. But it was almost over before it started. So at least they've had a reaction to get it back to more manageable 10 points here at halftime. But, you know, it's not going to be easy for either of these teams that wins. in that next phase of the competition, because they'll go up against Germany, and Germany, the team that won the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2023. And even though they struggled a little bit, Germany, I think a lot of people are still picking them to win it all. I think after Finland's win over Serbia, all bets are off. I think it's wide open.
And then France going down today, you know.
I was never convinced by France in the first place, to be honest, because it's a year of change.
That's fair. And Jeff, we just got word from the Slovenia locker room, lots of questions about Luka's health. If there's an injury or a problem, and everyone from Slovenia says Luka's okay, Luka's good.
Italy starting with Ricci, Melli, Paiola, Darius Thompson, and Simone Fontecchio. Scanning the QR code to get the FIBA EuroBasket app. Stats, video highlights, news. For Slovenia, it's going to be Krampel, Horvat, who's been pretty quiet tonight. Muric, Edo Muric, Nikolic, and Doncic. Round of 16 game between Slovenia and Italy underway here in the third quarter. Slovenia led by as many as 19 points in the first half. Italy have cut it back to 10 at halftime. A very tough drive. And the ball goes out of bounds.
So take a look here, Jeff. Here's
4.3 seconds.
Here's their formation. Watch Horvat at the top for this backdoor cut. You see Thompson taking away the cut. They read it. Kallio Delane giving him the ball, so it's not there.
Kallio being the referee. Here is a shot in the lane, and because it doesn't hit the rim, the shot clock doesn't reset. Claiming that the personal space was violated. Nice cut, and Fontecchio for the jam. That's more like it for Italy.
Great play to start the second half. Decoy action, away to come back, baseline cut. Excellent work.
Nikolic and Horvat knocking it away. Good start for Italy here. Ricci from deep. Strong rebound from Melli. Gets it out to Paiola.
So Krampel wrapped up. Melli on the play here. Take a look. This is the beautiful backdoor cut for Fontecchio. But Slovenia saying, hey, same call down the other end as they're being really physical with Luka.
Entry pass. Oh, boy, what a mistake. Right in front of Doncic.
And too easy. And it's a 6-point game.
So Italy will shave 13 points off the deficit that was once 19. Edo Muric gets the long rebound in the corner. Muric takes it deep, turns, goes up, and Italy hold firm. Now they're off and running. Oh. Oh. Boy. Nikolic might want to wear a helmet. And offensive foul called on Fontecchio. Catches Krampel as he goes past.
Simone Fontecchio, number 13, got his second personal foul.
Uh-oh, be careful with Pazeko. You don't want to get a technical. Doncic, a long three. Well, look at Rudy Fernandez shaking his head. Can't believe it. Every time you see Luka do something like that, it's just a reminder how special he is. 9 points. The advantage. He's got 33. His fifth three. Thompson. Foul. Gives it back to Slovenia.
So as Italy's picked up their ball pressure, Slovenia, Coach Sekulic making the adjustment. They're putting Luka on the block, and they're looking to post him up. Take a look here. Cross screen. Fontecchio doing a good job pushing him out.
Nikolic, nope.
Again, that's what Italy wants. Get the ball out of Luka's hands, make someone else beat him.
Fontecchio, short.
But the thing with Luka, Jeff, is he has a complete offensive game. You know, you talk about creating your own shot on the perimeter, isolating, targeting a matchup, getting into the paint, finishing with all his footwork, the mid-range step-back pull-up, posting up and scoring. That's what I think makes him such a special offensive player.
Have they made the adjustments defensively that you were looking for?
Well, the one thing they're doing is they're making it hard for Luka on the perimeter. They're really pressuring him, and Luka's not working hard without the ball. He just holds space and stands to give his teammates space to play.
Nice shot from Nikolic. Back to an 11-point advantage. Oh, gets away. Here comes Doncic. And Doncic strong enough to get to the basket, but gets to the free throw line. Just a needless turnover for Italy, unforced.
People will talk a lot about Doncic defensively, but Jeff, this is a 6'9" guard that you can cross-match and put in different matchups. He still is a big body to have to get around, and that time Iola stumbled a bit and lost the ball. I don't think you can just take it for granted when you match up with him.
Well, he's already put in a good night's work, 35 points. Still got a ways to go. 16 minutes and 20 seconds. That foul on Krampel. He goes out. This is fourth. So Omic comes in. Will have to play big minutes. And now Nikolic is down, writhing in a little bit of pain. And Sekulic. Okay, so he wants to challenge this. Oh no, he's saying that he's not allowed to challenge. Watch this, Nikolic. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's just a knee to the thigh.
Nothing wrong with that.
But that's significant because
a knee knock.
Yeah, but different than a knee knock because they went straight to the muscle, and that's like a Charlie horse.
Right.
Well, Nikolic is a guy that organizes the game and penetrates and creates and attacks and takes the primary ball handling responsibilities away from Luka when necessary. Now you add Prepelic, who's a shooter that spaces the floor, but not necessarily the same creative ball handling.
Spissu for three, nope. Good hustle, Meli, but can't come up with the basketball. Great steal rather, Fontecchio. Out to Ricci. Gosh. Got to be frustrating for Fontecchio to make that play and then come up with nothing.
And Fontecchio, lots of experience playing against Luka in the NBA, in FIBA. He read Luka's eyes, and then the athleticism to come up with that steal. That's fantastic defense.
Niang comes in. Ricci sits down. And foul on Payola.
So here we are, already in the bonus for Slovenia with a 13-point lead. But there's the threat of the great shooter Prepelic coming off the screen. Payola bodies him up.
To a 15-point lead. This is not going well for Italy all of a sudden. Saliu Niang travels. And you go back to that Fontecchio steal and the Ricci miss on the three-point shot. And that was kind of a momentum changer.
Yeah, they're searching for that energizer, and that had so much hope with the great defensive play. Now here's Doncic advancing the ball as a primary ball handler. This is the absence of Nikolic for Slovenia.
Doncic from deep. Muric in the backcourt, happy to give away that foul. Frustrate Italy, stop the break.
Again, good work there, as you said. Set the defense, make them attack, set defense.
Meli from the right corner. Well, that's the little spark that you're looking for.
Again, the hard show pick and roll coverage from Omic. Help side had to pull in from the baseline, leaving Meli alone. Slovenia will live with that, but Meli can make that shot.
Muric, that's off. Well, here's the opportunity for Italy. Spissu, with the rebound, Meli starting to become a factor. Fontecchio wide open, got it, look out.
Jeff, intelligent offense. Meli sees the floor, skips it. Payola with a great extra pass. They find their best shooter. Great teamwork from Italy. 9-point game.
Mark Radovic getting ready to come back in for Slovenia. Oh, look at Meli just take it right away from Doncic. 3-on-1 break, 4-on-1 break. And Meli gets it back. Oh, they're gonna call a charge. Fontecchio, Provet stepped right in front. Oh boy, what a blow for Italy.
Space the floor. They need to space the floor better. Melli not used to pushing the ball in that situation. Get lane wide. He's inside lane wide. He drops it off to the trailer. Maybe a better idea for Fontecchio is to go to the other side of the floor.
Italy very unlucky there. A massive call. 4 fouls on Fontecchio. The basket that, I mean, if you can't score on a 4-1 break.
Yeah, but that's efficiency. You've got to have that conversion mentality. When we get our stops, the defense leads to good offense.
Prepelic for 3, nope. Horvat. Big rebound. Horvat, a little runner. Omic with the rebound.
3 seconds!
Prepelic back outside. Horvat again. The pressure from Italy there, but there's Omic.
3 offensive rebounds, Jeff. They trap Doncic, get the ball out of his hands, make other people beat him, but you're giving up 3 offensive rebounds.
And another offensive foul, this one on Spisu.
Spisu saying Prepelic flopped. Nikolic back in the game.
Nikolic bringing it up. A couple of offensive fouls on Italy have been very costly in terms of momentum and also sending their most important offensive player to the bench, Fontecchio. Omic again follows it up.
Now, Jeff, that's the classic Slovenia offense to me, the chin action. Prepelic got to the rim, couldn't finish, but another offensive rebound.
Thompson feeds Melli. Big spin, turns. That Fontecchio call was so big. Doncic steps back. Omic again. And Omic is just paying big dividends right now, the big fella.
Outstanding work for Omic here.
Let's pay some homage to Omic.
I love it. So Omic is 3 for 3 from the floor. He's got 7 boards, but 4 of them on the offensive end for a team. We've got 12 offensive boards for Slovenia here compared to 3 for Italy. And again, if you're trying to get the ball out of Doncic's hands to make someone else beat you, you've got to finish your defensive possession when there is a miss. Opportunity rebounding here.
And as the lead grows, Luka able to go out, get a break.
MVP chance for
Omic. Wow.
But he's not the greatest free throw shooter. Oh, offensive foul.
An offensive foul on Rock. Rock Radovic.
And Jeff, another offensive rebound on the free throw miss brings the total to 13 for the game.
That was a good call. Zeko trying to get his team some calls. Loyola missing, but back into the game. Diouf. Diouf gets it, goes up and finishes.
Uphill dribble handoff, and look at Spisu. Spisu with a beautiful delivery, Diouf with an athletic finish.
Prepelic He's got it.
And this is the Clement Prepelic that I have seen so many times coaching against these guys. He is just a shot maker.
For Yang.
So look, let's also give credit to Omic. We talk about his offensive rebounding, but the last couple possessions defensively, he's done a great job in the low post. This was the uphill dribble handoff and finished Spisu with a great pass. Look at that finish from Diouf.
Gallinari gets it up from deep. He makes it! What a big play right off the bench. A chance for a 4-point play for Danilo Gallinari.
Let me just go in the game, throw me the ball with 2 seconds on the shot clock, make a 4-point play.
Well, they can't challenge the foul. Not sure what they want to challenge. We'll listen to them.
Team Slovenia asks for a head coach challenge.
Here for an act of violence, head coach is challenged by blue for anything that happens after the defensive foul called on the play. Go ahead. Okay, and let's just go slow-mo on this, please. And yeah, nice and tight. Perfect. Normal shooting motion, that he's going straight up. That's nothing non-basketball. So we don't have any act of violence. We're gonna shoot 1 free throw. Okay?
I agree.
All right, call on the floor as a defensive foul, no act of violence for the head coach's challenge.
Oops.
Okay, just one.
Review. Foul stays for another foul.
I don't understand why Slovenia start getting into these little squabbles and complaints. Absolutely nothing. Fail to capitalize with the 4-point plays. Goes back to a 12-point deficit.
Here's their chin action again, Jeff. The back screen. Oh, they bump it.
Really need to get stops and points. Here's Prepelic. Unbelievable. That's the Prepelic you're talking about. 1.5 behind the arc.
I mean, when he's got it going, he's an outstanding shooter. We see it right here. Oh, man.
Prepelic with 11. Italy and Yang is fouled as he goes up.
Slovenia number 12, Radovic, 4th personal foul.
Fourth foul on Radovic, so Buric will come in for him. Trampil has 4 fouls. Radovic, they're the only 2 in foul trouble. Radovic was having a little bit of knee pain as well.
I really like what Radovic has given this Slovenia team throughout the tournament. He plays with an edge, physicality.
He has been a rock.
That's fantastic.
Oh, boy. Dad jokes. Final seconds in the 3rd quarter. Nikolic another two, another long jumper, and look at Slovenia. They win the quarter, 22-16. And I think you still go back to that one sequence on the charge, or on the offensive foul, when it was a 4-on-1 break to get Fontecchio out of the game. That was could prove decisive. Slovenia leads 72-56 at the end of 3.
Just taking a look at these numbers, it's really interesting. Italy has a higher field goal percentage from the floor, but the 13 offensive rebounds, and Slovenia have 11 more field goal attempts. But you got Doncic with 35 at the end of 3, and he's taken so much pressure off the rest of his team. Prepelic can step up and shoot. He's relaxed. You know, you see here at the end of the quarter, Alexei Nikolic buries a 3. They've just played very efficient. 10 turnovers for the whole game. 6 of them were in that second quarter. Just great shot making from Slovenia.
That was really their best quarter shooting the basketball other than Doncic. Prepelic with 11. The only other Slovenia player in double digits. He's hit 3 threes. Nikolic has been good as well. He's got 7 points, 7 for Omic, 7 rebounds as well. Scanning the QR code to get Courtside 1891 for live streams, extended highlights. Keep up with international basketball. 10 minutes for Italy to stave off elimination. 10 minutes for Slovenia to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals in a game against Germany. Salihunang, nice footwork. Fouled from behind, and when you're struggling, those balls don't go in. You have to settle for the 2 free throws.
But just like they started the third quarter with a great backdoor play from the corner, we've got a downhill stampede action off the ball reversal. Niang attacking the rim. Again, Omic has really had a good defensive presence in the lane for Slovenia. Gallinari here matched up with Muric.
Italy have to force some turnovers. They missed everything.
Saying he got hit.
Great job, Salihunang, posting up down low, coming a factor for this Italy team.
I really like his activity level. Again, great first play of the fourth quarter. They get him the downhill touch attacking the rim, and now his activity drawing a second foul on that seal.
Gallinari open, short, or long rather, and there is, Melli. They had the putback. He's got to make those.
Great rebound in traffic, but
that was after his miss. Gonna tie the shoes again. Good. I have to say, Slovenia do a great job of constantly putting pressure on the referees. See Prepelic just going right at Kozlovskis right now. But what I don't know is if it helps him or not.
Jeff, that's a nice way to say it.
But it is just every single possession. Here's Gregor Horvat. And Muric, the latest to hit a big 3 for Slovenia.
But Jeff, that's a tough matchup for Gallinari at this stage of his career. Muric is very mobile. The relocation on the baseline drive gets him the open look.
Thompson wide open for three. Salih Niang with the rebound. Denied by Omic. I mean, you know, you're speaking the obvious when you say this, but Italy dug a hole for themselves in that first half. 19 points.
Well, they dug a hole when they started slow.
Yeah.
To me, that's the big question. You know, and again, it's so hard to win at this level. You need to maximize every opportunity to be at your best. And unfortunately, the slow start, now you're exhausting yourself to try to come back. And then you cut into the lead, you give yourself a chance, and then the other team rebuilds it. Now here's Doncic back in the game.
Doncic effectively coming back into the game to close things out, it would appear.
Look at Niang, active on O. Here's the trap we talked about.
Prepelic zips it around, but here's Niang, the open floor, look out! And he is fouled by Doncic. That's the first foul on Doncic.
So they trap Doncic. They try to make the team play. Horvat loses the ball. And then, again, if there's been a spark for Italy in this fourth quarter, Niang is it.
Wow. Nightmare scenario for Italy.
Spain pick and roll with Prepelic.
Oh, and now they got to go quickly. Open floor, Niang. Gonna wait, get it back, but with 7:53 remaining, the clock is not their friend. Nice bounce pass. And Gallinari goes up. And Salih Niang, oh, that's unsportsmanlike on Edo Muric. 2 free throws. Salih Niang trying to will them back into it.
And Jeff, it looked like they wanted to set a double drag with 2 picks for Luka, but they didn't let him get across half court, and there was no space. Luka got kind of boxed in, lost control of the ball, and then going for the ball, you see there's, but this is Niang's activity level here. Muric needed to give Luka a little more space on the sideline to get across half court. Niang's energy is rewarded.
He's got to make these, though.
Yes.
Italy just 10 to 15 at the line. He just missed a couple. Let's make the first. Only makes 1 of 2. He's missed 3 or 4 free throws. 12-point game. Still time, but they've got to get turnovers and points. And they've got to make free throws. Gallinari, that's good.
And Jeff, that's a little of Luka's own medicine. Face him up and shoot over him. Throwback, Danilo Gallinari. 10-point game with 7 minutes.
Foul called on Salih Niang.
Watch Nikolic here.
Omic keeps it, wants to get it to Doncic. Step back Doncic. Look at Omic hustle to the ball, but Spissu able to save it. Get it to Gallinari, Italy. They score here, it's 8, maybe 7 if they can knock down a 3. Offensive foul. Yang. Third foul.
Just watch him grab onto Nikolic.
He's just got to be smarter. They're getting opportunities, but they're not cashing in. Nikolic pulls up. Clangs it. Offensive rebound and put back by Doncic.
So again, different part of his game. He's the screener here. He rolls to the rim. Gets box out position on Yang.
He's got 37 points.
And the and one.
And back to a 13-point advantage. Gallinari hands it off. Yang!
Great pass from Gallinari, setting his teammate up.
Prepelic takes it deep. Here goes Fontecchio. Melli back to Gallinari. And Gallinari gets to the line, fouled by Doncic.
Great teamwork from Italy there. Very good closeouts from Slovenia as well. Again, Gallinari at this stage of his career, not so easy to track those closeouts anymore. Fouled by Doncic going to the rim. What a great player through the years Gallinari has been. An offensive playmaker, great scorer, great touch.
Well, definitely raised eyebrows when he was named in this squad, named in this team. And he's proving, he's showing why he's here now. Ooh, gets it second to go.
Well, he still has the skill and the smarts. Maybe through the years and the injuries, he's lost a step or two. Look how strong Doncic is against the double team.
Doncic back outside. Edo Muric goes down looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. Here's Fontecchio. Payola as we get closer to winning time. Here's Gallinari again. Turns. Nobody there for the rebound. We're in winning time. 4:58. 8 seconds on the clock. Krampel. Feels like unless Doncic is shooting, things have dried up a little bit here for Slovenia. The opportunity is there for Italy. They got to score. Fontecchio, he's got the 4 fouls. He turns. Gets it to Melli. Melli hits a huge 3! This is not over.
Great defensive effort here from Nikolic. Krepelia, but a strong pass out of the double team, and Melli hits a deep corner 3 with the contest from Doncic, and we have a 6-point game.
Right now, 10 brings us a look-alike game. So let's look at which famous person.
16-6 in the fourth quarter for Italy.
From the opposite here.
A couple key possessions coming up right now here for Slovenia. The game has come so easy for them, for the majority. Now we're going to have some possessions with some pressure.
Well, that was a potential 4-point play. Missed a free throw. Here's Gallinari catching it down low, and here he is with making the shot. And this is where he was telling the ref, and he was right, that Doncic had his hand on his face, but they let him play, and he hit the shot. So Gallinari, since coming in, he's got 9 points. More than doubled his, or he has doubled his average. Be surprised if he doesn't score anymore. And Italy needs stops. Saloniang, suddenly looking a little tired. Prepelic gets in. Looking to battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Oh, it's going to stay with Slovenia. Krempel.
So out of the timeout, they post Doncic, the ball reversal. Prepelic attacks the basket.
It went off of Melli right at the end.
No complaints from Italy. Doncic lining up right at the nail here on this end line play. He's got Edu Muric in screening position. Looks like he can go either way off one of the Slovenian bigs.
Well, the ball turned over, turned right at Melli.
That was unusual.
Italy have to come away with points here. Otherwise, again, they're going to lose that momentum. They get it to Gallinari. Muric giving away some centimeters, some inches, and Gallinari gets in. The foul on Muric. So Gallinari really paying dividends here in the fourth quarter. That's it for Muric, isn't it? No, he's got 4.
Gallinari has seen so many pressure situations in his career. They post him up. He has the size advantage.
Closest they've been in a long time.
4-point game?
After this, if he makes it.
4?
Incredible. They were down 19. And, oh, he doesn't make it. But he gets it back.
Even better for Italy.
If they can score. Gallinari rattles out, but it's going to be this way. A foul on Slovenia. They're over the limit, so more free throws for Italy. Chance of Italia. Yeah, Krempel cleared out, pushed Saliu Yang.
And Jeff, look at this Slovenia lineup. Nikolic, Prepelic in the backcourt. Ball handling and shooting. Doncic, hands on knees. He's had a great game. But now you've got Muric and Radovic in your front court. You've got a small lineup.
Krempel's out with 5 fouls. Muric has 4, Radovic has 4. It really is a case of, can Slovenia hang on?
Jeff, 3.
3-point deficit. Indeed. Surely Doncic has to get the ball. He's got it. Now what's he going to do with it? Gets it back to Prepelic for 3. He misses. Saloniang has it. Italy rising from the dead, so to speak. Here's Fontecchio for 3. That's off. That would have tied it.
Clear out, no screens.
Not a good matchup for Gallinari.
Flash to the trap.
Prepelic. Oh, and with 5 seconds on the shot clock, Slovenia will shoot free throws.
Early in the game, we saw Italy leave Doncic unguarded in those matchups with Gallinari. Now Melli runs the double and the ball starts moving, and we see the closeout and the foul.
Do you think that's a shooting foul?
It's tough.
That's what Italy's arguing. Well, that's what they called. Prepelic at the line. You know what that means? Truth.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Prepelic, a great shooter. He's the guy you want at the line right now. They need this bucket.
He misses both. An accomplished shooter like Prepelic has left the door wide open for Italy. Paiola open, that's off badly. Why did they go for the tie?
Well, mix up defensively gave him the wide open shot. Italy's had 2 wide open threes here. Fontecchio and Paiola both missing.
Doncic scrambling over Radovic for 3. Front and back of the rim. And another chance for the Italians. Under 2 minutes to go. Fontecchio, it's a long 2. It's good!
And Jeff, what a tough shot for Fontecchio.
The tough shot of all tough shots.
They left him one-on-one, Nikolic, because they don't want to open up the three-point line. And here he is. Fontecchio just one dribble for rhythm and strength.
So no timeouts. Slovenia could be about to surrender the biggest of leads. Doncic goes down, fouled by Niang.
And Jeff, that's 5 on Yang.
Wow. That is a big absence because of the defense, the length. Yeah. It's a good call. Reaching in.
He's had outstanding activity here in this second half, especially the fourth quarter.
You can understand why he's so highly rated.
But Jeff, these are critical free throws here. You have a 1-point lead. You need these 2.
Doncic doesn't miss these. I don't think so.
I would put my money on Prepelic making them 2. Pressure free throws at the end of the game, strange things happen.
But when you talk about Luka Doncic,
he's proving me wrong.
You talk about ice, veins, clutch, the clutch gene. Makes the first, it's a 2-point lead. Oh,
rattles
it in.
And that's 40 on the night, Jeff.
40 points. Just another night at the office for Luka Doncic. Can Italy get what they're searching for? A game-tying 3, perhaps. Fontecchio, he gets it off. Richie with the rebound. Spissu as well. Don't forget, he can knock him down. And it goes to Melli. Has to get off a tough shot. He doesn't. Italy were so hopeful of getting a 3 that they ended up rushing up a shot that came after the shot clock expired.
Outstanding coverage from this Slovenia team, switching pick and rolls on the perimeter. Multiple efforts, recovery, closeouts, snuffed out all the looks.
Seems like they need to do whatever they can to keep the ball out of Doncic's hands.
The problem is Doncic will post up here to receive the inbound. And then for Italy, do you have, or for Slovenia, do you have something with no screens? Force them to run the double at you. See, they spread the floor in old school box. Now they put Melli right at the nail.
Doncic has it knocked away by Spisu. Doncic almost turned it over. Radovic, craziness. 1 second on the shot clock.
And Radovic needed to just get a shot up there.
Hey, Slovenia very fortunate to have the ball.
See, he drives right into the defense. The help, great job from Spisu to get his hand on it. The mad scramble for the ball. Doncic comes up with it. And now, recognizing the situation, Radovic needs to get that shot up, try to draw a foul. Let's see what they do with 1 second on the shot clock. Now, the risk here, Jeff, is if you don't get a good shot and it's a miss, it can be transition opportunity the other way for Italy. Slovenia's got to be mindful of their basket coverage with 1 second on this end line inbound.
Well, Doncic has had a couple of shaky situations handling the ball here late. Turned it over once, almost turned it over there. And you could almost argue with 1.0 seconds on the shot clock, just like a turnover.
They do have time for a catch and shoot, so they don't necessarily have to run a tip play. But a lot of teams will come out in like a 1-4 flat on the baseline. That puts a lot of stress on your transition defense. So Doncic, interestingly enough, Jeff, will inbound the ball. So he's not a threat to score here.
Oh. And they tried to get something, they didn't. Here comes Italy on the break. Will they put up a three? Fontecchio. And Fontecchio falling down, trying to get a foul called.
But Jeff, this, for Italy, you have a numbers advantage with Doncic and the players behind the play. Space the floor and hunt the three. Muric pulled the chair. And now Doncic at the free throw line.
Doncic goes back to the line. The lead is 4.
So Jeff, we talked about Nikola Jovic. You know, we talk about, Nikola Jokic. We talk about Mateus Panica, these guys drawing a lot of fouls. Doncic has drawn 14 fouls in this game. 15 for 16 from the free throw line.
Well, if you're the kind of player that's going to draw those fouls, you definitely have to make them. And he has.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, look at numbers with 42 points. But now it's time to see how can we be.
Well, that was, so basically, Fontecchio fouled out on that play as well. So it just kind of adds insults. Doesn't feel like Italy, when they could have tied it, could have pulled it with the one. They didn't execute well on any of those plays.
You talk about missing open threes. Those are the ones you really point to. The second thing, conversion in transition. How many conversions have they, let's say, not maximized or let slip through their hands? The slow start. You know, there's a lot of things this Italian team can point to. It's like Slovenia built the lead and kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit, giving Italy the opportunity. They haven't been able to capitalize, get over the hump.
Let's welcome back teams onto the court.
So did Fontecchio foul out or not? I thought he did.
These guys on the top.
No, they give him the foul to Gallinari. So Fontecchio remains. So now they advance the ball. Still a chance for Italy, but they haven't executed well down the stretch here.
They can throw the ball right back into Gallinari.
He can put up a three. Spisu gets free, but that's off. And Doncic goes up for the rebound. Now they're in a problem. Italy. They got to get stops. So they do. They get a steal. No. And they are going to get it back. So just a little bit of hope for the Italians.
Great effort there. Radovic laying out to try to save that ball.
Look at this. Great effort. They got to go quick, Italy. Oh, and look at that, the steal, and Horvat lays it up and in. Italy are going to be signing off in this competition. A frustrating ending to their EuroBasket campaign. Slovenia barely held on. Defensively, they were tough in the end. Felt like Doncic did just enough at the end to help them get through, but it also feels like Italy didn't take advantage of some of their opportunities late. Slovenia win it 84-77 over Italy in the round of 16. Well, on the one hand, Mike, it's great to see Luka Doncic still in the competition, and there's his dad, so he'll be celebrating. But on the other hand, you just feel like you can see we haven't seen the best of Italy.
I agree. You know, Italy, the slow start is what bothers me. But give the team credit. They fought back with energy and effort as the game went on. You know, you let Luka get going, and Luka can win the game by himself. But what I like from the Slovenia team is they seem to really fit well together. They've gotten better as the tournament has gone on, playing together. Today, Luka steps up and dominates, and the rest of the team falls in place as you look at the numbers here. You know, but Slovenia can't expect to go against Germany and play the same way. They can't expect to go against that team with that experience and that athleticism and talent, and especially the adjustments. They're going to make Luka work. So Slovenia has to say, hey, great game, fantastic effort from Luka, great job from the supporting cast, but they need to be ready to take it to the next level as they face Germany.
The big question is, can they take it to the next level?
That's a huge question. But for tonight, for now, outstanding win for the Slovenia team. And I just leave.
That's who it was he was pointing to, his former Real Madrid teammate, Rudy Fernandez. He's getting his sweat all over Rudy Fernandez.
And just imagine, as a young player in Real Madrid, Rudy mentoring Luka.
Yeah. They do have some similar qualities in terms of temperament, maybe. Some good, some bad, maybe.
Fiery in some ways.
Look, Danilo Gallinari getting his plaque to honor from FIBA Europe. Honored Danilo Gallinari for his long career.
And Jeff, that's fantastic.
Yeah, recognizing excellence. Saw a similar thing with Luigi Datome. Got that huge love at the World Cup. Some great memories for Danilo Gallinari. Unfortunately for him, never really got to the podium with Italy. But, you know, his career suffered from injuries, and classy move from Pizzeco to include him in the squad. Raised eyebrows, and I felt like Gallinari, the way he played tonight, showed why his coach brought him to the FIBA EuroBasket. Slovenia did just enough to hold on tonight. And again, I'm with you. I don't understand how Italy start as badly as they did tonight. When they go back and they review this tape, they're going to ask themselves, how did, you know that Doncic is the man, and he's not easy to stop. He's not easy to slow down. We did see Italy battle back. They were always going to have that fighting spirit, and including under Prosecco, but you got to be able to come out and be ready to go. All guns blazing from the start.
Just great to see these highlights of Gallinari in the fourth quarter, hitting shots, making passes. Niang gave great effort at times. But look, let's look at this defensive effort here from Slovenia. Fontecchio, really the go-to guy for Italy. Here's the finishing touches from Provac.
It's going to take something special from Slovenia, to put it mildly, to beat Germany. Have they gone as far as they can go? Well, anything's possible with Luka Doncic because he spreads the magic. And again, one last look at Danilo Gallinari being honored here for his international career. So here is the road to the final. Slovenia advanced to face Germany. And earlier we saw Georgia win. They will take on Finland. Poland won today, so they will take on Turkey. And now the winner of Greece, Israel, in the upper left will go up against Lithuania in the other quarterfinal. That'll be coming up next.